What's up everyone, here is AhkTaar, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm gonna talk about the two new heroes, Melot and Veronica. I'm gonna try them in a hero trial and give you my advice, should you pull or not during this event, and what hero should you pick first in priority. So, I'm not gonna pull on this video, it's gonna be another one, but remember that if you are planning to buy some packs, don't forget to use my promo code, the links or in my description using AhkTaar. If you want to know how does it work, you can have a look to the video I have on my description. So let's have a look on the gallery. First I'm gonna try the new hero Veronica here, so let's jump into the trial and see if she works or not. So first of all, let me pick some other heroes. Let's put Anita exclusive 3, Ben Austin, Catherine in order to have the pursuit and the counter attacks, and finally why not adding Walter in order to compare the damage without exclusive. Okay, so let's try that. First of all, let's jump into the stats and increase their effect, hit and mastery to the maximum. So first of all, I would like to say about Veronica that she is more designed for boss battles because she is a single target unit, and if you have exclusives on her, she is gonna increase her own damage during the fight, and so she is not here to destroy enemies on the first 2 or 3 turns. She will deal more damage over time. So first of all, let's try a pursuit with all my heroes in order to see the damage they can deal with a basic attack. Okay, she is interesting because with the basic attack she can apply 2 poisons at once, which is pretty interesting. So here, if you look the damage from a basic attack, she hits approximately the same as a Walter without exclusives, and yeah, for sure Anita is hitting way more because she has exclusive, etc. So you can't compare that. So first of all, let's have a look to her skills here. So on the basic attack, she deals 2 stages of attack damage to a single enemy with up to 60% chance to inflict 1 layer of poison for 2 turns. 60% is not bad. For a basic attack, it's not bad. You are gonna require a lot of effect hit on her in order to be efficient with the basic attack, but it's interesting, still interesting. Second skill, 3 stages of attack to a single enemy with more attack coefficient here. And you have 70% chance to inflict 1 layer of poisons for 2 turns. For a second skill, 70% is not huge. I mean, you have a lot of heroes who have 90% chance. Okay, I know that Anita is a mythic hero, but she has 90% on the ultimate. She has 90% on the basic attack. So yeah. Let's go back on her. So every time she inflicts 1 poison, then she gets 1 layer of venom, and if she has 10 layers of venom, she's gonna consume everything to enter the explosive venom form immediately for 3 turns only, and during which she increases self-effect hit and poison damage, 25% effect hit and 30% poison damage bonus. This is interesting, but I mean 10 layers here, okay, only 6 layers, 1 full skilled up, that means you need only to use 3 times the basic attack if you have enough effect hit to land the debuffs. So if you are using Ben Austin, for example, and Catherine with the counter attack, then normally she should apply dots really fast and transform fast. And finally, her ultimate, 2 stages of damage and poison damage to a single enemy. So maybe this one is gonna deal more damage than the others thanks to the poison damage. And the first stage has 100% chance to inflict deep poisoning 1, so 25% more damage taken by the target for 2 turns. If the target has 3 or more layers of poisons, the second stage has a 70% chance to double their poison layers. This one can be huge. This one can be huge. So using this one, you can double the poisons. If the target has 5 poisons, then after this kill, you have some chance to put 5 more layers of poison at once. And the minimum is 3 layers otherwise, so it's pretty still interesting. So normally, she is gonna transform super fast. So let's find out. Let's inflict more poisons and more poisons. And finally, let's do let's have a look to the stats here. So 2 million damage here, 300k here, because Nita with the third exclusive can trigger the poisons. So let's use this skill on this one, and normally he should have 10 poisons at the end of the turn. I'm gonna target her. And it doubled, pretty nice. So let's have a look to the stats here. 500k, okay, it's better than Walter for now. And no, yeah, she transformed, okay. There is no visual thing here, but you can see that she has this buff right here, Venom accumulated by Veronica, and so she has normally, yeah, she has more effect hit and she deals more poison damage. So we are gonna find out if she is good enough. Let's trigger some poisons, let's trigger some poisons again. And let's use the second skill right here to put more poisons. And finally, final result, yeah, she is not a big hero. I mean, against bosses, she is gonna be more interesting than Walter, but during waves, Walter is also great because he can apply some AoE poisons and she can't. And Nita, okay, you can't compare with Nita, so in my opinion, let's have a look to her exclusives and see the potential. So with the first one, on the basic and second skill, she is gonna deal 80% more poison damage as bonus. And if she is in the second form, for every 1 layer of poison the target has, she increases the extra damage by 10% for up to 100%. So normally with the basic and the second skill, with the first exclusive, she should be able to do a lot of damage. Second one reduces the direct damage dealt by enemies with poison to Veronica. When any enemy with poison dies, transfer their poison to the enemy with the lowest HP percentage. This one, the second one, is great for the waves or for PvP. So if you kill a target, all the poisons are gonna go on another one. This one is great to clear waves fast. And finally, the last one, when Self has explosive venom, for every 6 layers of poison inflicted by Self, she's gonna get 1 venomous rush, and it's gonna increase Self poison damage dealt by 12% up to 5 layers, so up to 60% more poison damage, which is pretty nice. But you have to transform and maybe to inflict some poisons when you are in the second form. So we are gonna try to see. Let's put her with the first exclusive first, and let's see if there is a difference in damage. So let's increase our effect hit and mastery. You know what? Let's increase the exclusive on Walter too, in order to compare. Oops, that I didn't want to do that. So edit attributes, and here, no, I didn't want to do that. Let's stay at 20%, more mastery, more effect hit on them. So let's do some pursuits here. Okay, 4 poisons as before, and now on the basic attack, yeah, she doubled her damage. Now she deals more damage than Nita and than Walter on a basic attack. So against a guild boss, this is great. Against no matter the boss, it is better than the others. So let's continue and see the damage on the other skills. So here, yeah, for sure, Anita is gonna deal a huge amount of damage because you have multiple targets. So let's use maybe this one. Yeah, 2 million damage here, a bit more on Walter, but I didn't attack yet with her. So let's try this here, and let's find out. Okay, 700k. Now it's a bit better. It's a bit better. So with the first exclusive, the damage are pretty interesting. So after all the layers of debuffs, there are multiple enemies, but you can see that her damage were way higher than Walter. And it was in AoE, the attack of Walter, so yeah, she deals a lot of damage. Still way less than Anita exclusive 3, but it's normal. Let's increase her exclusives now. Let's put her to the second exclusive, and same for Walter. So normally with the second exclusive, let me check it again. Okay, she's gonna take less damage from enemies under poison status, why not? But when an enemy with poison dies, okay, I can't kill them, so let's try directly at the third exclusive. With the third exclusive of Walter, he's gonna be great because with the second one, he can inflict one extra poison using the second skill, but with the third one, he increases the poison damage of all the team by 15%, which is pretty nice. So normally the damage here are gonna be way higher than before. So let's do a basic attack here and check the damage. Okay, it's just a bit better than before. Thanks to the poison bonus on Walter, she inflicts some poison damage, extra poison damage using the basic attack, and this is why her damage changed, because thanks to Walter, she has more poison damage. And this is why Nita and Walter damage didn't change. So let's do that, more poisons, and now she can take her turn. So let's transform and see if she directly have the buffs on the thanks to the third exclusive. So let's do that here. Let's check the damage. Okay, Walter is not far away. End of the turn. Nita, AoE damage, Walter, AoE damage, single target damage, the same as Walter. So, pretty nice. Okay, she is controlled for now, so let's target this one. Perfect, let's do that. Let's do that. Trigger. Now she is transformed, so apparently she has no layer of Venomous Rush. This is what she can get with the third exclusive here, Venomous Rush, every time she inflicts one layer of poison on enemies. And I don't have the cooldown back here. It would have been better if she could get the cooldowns back on this skill when she transforms, because now I can't inflict a lot of poisons at once. And so it's bad in my opinion. So I can inflict 3 poisons here using this skill. Okay, it's still nice. So let's do that. And normally I should get 3 layers of Poisonous Rush. Okay, it seems like she gets nothing. Or maybe it's not written. How does it work? Oh, it's not written anywhere. It's not written anywhere. So there is no way to try that. Okay. Grant self 1 layer of Venomous Rush. For every 6 layers of poison inflicted. Okay, no. I have to inflict 6 layers of poisons to get just 1 layer of Venomous Rush. It's gonna take forever. So probably now it's gonna proc. Yeah, it procced. Okay, so now I have the first layer. But I'm beginning her second turn, so she is gonna lose. She's gonna lose her Venomous form. And so she's gonna lose her Venomous Rush. Which is pretty annoying. Okay, now she has 2 layers because she counterattacked. So now normally she should deal way more damage. Okay, the damage are not bad. Let's try again here. I know that she has an advantage. 400k, so now it's pretty interesting. So against a guild boss, she's gonna be the best poisoner in the game for sure. But now probably she's gonna lose her form. Also, remember that poisons lower the damage dealt by enemies by 1.5% for every layers, so up to 15% damage reduction from enemies, which is pretty huge. So against the guild boss, it's gonna be a great hero. So now she has all the layers, so normally her damage should be way higher than the others. And she is still in the second form though. So normally she should lose her form after this attack. She is still in this form. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's infinite. It's infinite. She stays in this form. But here it is written for 3 turns. Explosive Venom will not be removed when the owner dies or at the wave transition. Something is broken here. It's never gonna be removed if you have the third exclusive. Let's check the damage here. So yeah, look at that, you can't compare it because Nita is doing a huge amount of AoE damage, so a single target, she is by far away, she's far away from the others. Walter like a lot of damage, and here she deals a crazy amount of damage. She is insane for a poisoner, but single target, great against bosses. So let's have a look to the other one. I want to pick Melot. She's here. Also, Veronica is from the Foresters, so she is great for the faction we have on the Elemental City at the moment. So let's do the same test as before. Okay, 0 exclusives on them. First of all, let's increase her effect hit and mastery. Perfect. So if I have a look to her skills, she's gonna be great in a poison team because she can make some pursuits on with your allies using poisons with the second skill. Pretty nice. So with her passive, every time one ally in your team is gonna inflict a poison during their turn, so it's not gonna work with Ben Austin and the counter attack of Catherine, then they are gonna get a poison enhancement, and every layer of poison enhancement increases the poison damage they deal by 3%. If you are using her with Walter, exclusive 3, Walter is gonna increase your poison damage by 15%, she can increase up to 15% more your poison damage with all your heroes, make some pursuit using the second skill here, which is pretty huge, and also she reduces the cooldown of this skill, so yeah, she is gonna be insane. You won't need Ben Austin anymore in a poison team using her, and you are gonna deal an insane amount of damage, especially if you use also Nita in your team. You're gonna inflict deep poisoning to enemies, and so your poison damage will be super efficient. With the basic attack, she can inflict only 1 poison on once, and you deal some extra damage here, depending on the number of poison the target has. It's a single target attack, so why not? And finally, on the ultimate, you can lower the resistance in AoE by 50%, which is pretty huge. And it refreshes the duration of all poisons, so this is why I love this hero. In a poison team, she is insane. Exclusives, after casting the second skill here, each time 1 layer of poison is inflicted on the target, when any ally pursues and attacks, Melot gets 140% attack damage to them, using the skill, and it increases by 10% for each 1 layer of poison the target has, and the extra poison damage, or considered as poison damage, sorry. Pretty insane first exclusive. At the start of each wave, grants all ally 1 layer of poison enhancement, so they need only to inflict 1 poison to be able to pursue the target, thanks to the second skill of Melot, which is pretty nice. Grants self crystal protection when she has 3 layers of poison enhancements, and it reduces all the damage she's gonna take by 20%, 25%, which is pretty insane. She's gonna stay alive longer. And finally, the last one increases self poison damage by 35%, but remember that she can't inflict a lot of layers of poison, so it doesn't really matter in my opinion. Meanwhile, crystal burst, so the ultimate, deals 80% more extra poison damage for each 1 layer of poison the target have respectively, increases the extra damage by 10%. So if you have the third one, maybe with the basic attack she's gonna deal more damage, but maybe you need Ben Austin in order to be sure to land more often the basic attack, but you don't need Ben Austin if you use this skill. I don't know, we are gonna find out. So yeah, I increased the stat here, so let's do a basic attack right here on this one. So as you can see, she takes no layers of poison enhancement because my heroes are not proactively using skills. So here normally, yeah, at her turn she inflicted 1 poison, so she already gets 1 layer of this skill right here. of this buff. Okay, so let's inflict one more here, and now she has 2 layers. Perfect. Not only 1 layer. Why didn't she get another one? Okay, it's only one per turn, I think. It's only one per turn. Let me see. Okay, to any ally that inflicts at least one, yeah, at least it's only one per turn. So if I'm using this skill now, it's not gonna do anything. They are not gonna pursue the target. So let's use the ultimate right here. Resistance down on everybody. Pretty nice. So as you can see, the counterattacks doesn't increase this amount of buffs. It's the same as Nita for her own buff here. You need to proactively use skills and inflict poisons with your heroes. There is a lot of poisons on all enemies though, so let's inflict a bit more here. Use this skill right here, and as you can see now, all my heroes, okay, I'm not gonna use this skill, otherwise I'm not gonna inflict a poison. And I want to have 2 layers right here. Perfect, and now let's use that here. So normally the 2 heroes here are gonna pursue the target, and if they inflict 1 poison, normally she gets the cooldowns back, 2 turns of cooldown back on this skill. So let's find out. Perfect. This is great. This is great. So let's have a look to her cooldowns. Yeah, and so she can reuse it at her turn. And this is pretty nice. So let's continue. Okay, now let's have a look to the damage. Okay, less than Walter, but I have more damage with Nita, etc. So yeah, she is more a support, as I said. She is more a support hero. How much damage can I do with a basic attack? Let's do that. Let's try the basic attack here just to see on this one. Okay, it's not a huge amount. It's not a huge amount. So let's try her with the first exclusive. So let me see again what is the first one. She's gonna get extra damage using her second skill, and it's perfect because this is what we want to cycle every turn. So let's try if it is efficient or not. So more poisons, let's lower the resistance. Okay, a lot of poisons on everyone, it's perfect. So let's inflict more on this hero. Perfect. Okay, one more here. And now let's use this skill. So normally she should deal more damage. So let's reset everything here. And use the second skill on this one right here. No damage. She dealt no damage. Which is pretty bad. That was pretty bad in my opinion. So for a long fight, it's gonna increase more your poison damage with the poison enhancement. But yeah, I feel like she lacks some things. Okay, so you know what? Let's try directly using the third exclusive in order to see if it makes a difference. Let's try with also Walter exclusive 3 in order to see if I can deal a huge amount of damage. So normally using the third exclusive, she's gonna deal way more damage, and thanks to the passive of Walter, she's gonna increase her own poison damage. So let's have a look to my overall damage. Okay, let's use that, lower the resistance. First damage shot. Okay, she deals more damage than Walter. This is interesting. This is interesting. So let's reset everything here. Inflict more poisons to the right. Feebleness here. Okay, so now let's use this one. Let me check again. So normally she deals way more poison damage and she gets extra damage on all her skills. With the first exclusive she gets extra damage, poison damage on the second skill, and with the third exclusive she gets extra damage on the ultimate. So let's find out. The damage of Nita are insane here. 100k, okay. So, using the second skill, she dealt 1 million damage, which is a huge amount of damage for a second skill, and also the two others pursue the target, increasing the overall damage of this skill. It's pretty nice, it's a nice one. So let's do it again here. So now it was only another basic attack. Oh, she deals a huge amount of damage. So now she is interesting. So let's try to do everything to increase the damage of my heroes. 3,500,000, so it is still more than Walter, and remember that she increases the damage of others. So thanks to her, Nita deals more damage. So let's continue. More poisons on everyone. And let's reuse this here. So now all my heroes almost have 5 layers of this unique buff here. Okay. Here normally the damage are gonna be insane. So she is doing the same as Walter for now, so let's reset it and use this skill to trigger the poison damage with Nita. 3,500,000 with Nita. Okay, some damage went on Walter because he inflicted some poisons. So yeah, it doesn't count. Ultimate. Let's check her damage on the ultimate. 1,300,000 in AoE. It is pretty interesting. So that was all for these tests. In my opinion, both poisoners are insane. Veronica is the best poisoner to use against bosses. By far, she is insane for that. But maybe it's gonna be even better if you use Veronica with maybe this new hero, Melot here. They can do a great job. If you have Melot, she's gonna be insane using other poisoners, but you need other poisoners. By herself, she is not gonna be enough. So that was all for the video. Tell me what you think about it in the comment below. Don't forget, if you want to buy some packs, to use my promo code on AhkTaar. You are gonna save a lot of money. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.